My Leicester City side have not won a game inside 90 minutes in their last 6 attempts. We need that to change today because we've got Wolverhampton Wanderers in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Yes, in the last episode you saw us beat Fulham on penalties after Soyuncu got sent off in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup before throwing away a 2-goal advantage against Manchester United, going on to lose 3-2. And since then, we played one game off camera. We drew 1-1 with Barnsley. Albert Ellis scored in the 82nd minute. Martin Dubravka essentially handed him the goal. Let's take a look. Edwards had the ball down the right-hand side and he played it into ex-Hamilton man Carlton Morris. A good cross, Dest doesn't get there, and neither does Dubravka. It was poor, to say the least.
And I am sick to death of this goalkeeper.
But today we do need our fortunes to change. We will be facing Wolves in the Carabao Cup semi-final, playing both legs on camera for you, and I'll play the FA Cup third-round game against West Ham away off camera and update you on that. We need 3 big results here because, let's be honest, the league's not going very well, is it? So we're focusing on the Cups. Reasons to be positive. We're still in both competitions. Of course we're in the FA Cup. It's the first round we're playing in. So far, no transfer news to update you on, but as you can maybe see, Soyuncu has a bid on his head. James Justin has bids as well as Wilfred Ndidi, and, well, would not be against selling any of them. Martin Dubravka in goals because Ramiro has picked up an injury, out for 6 to 9 weeks. Not ideal at all. He's been a bit of a bomb scare, but Dubravka, even worse. I miss Danny Ward. So it's Dubravka in goals with Dest and Gersons as the fullbacks. Zagadou partnering Fofana with Soyuncu potentially on the way out. Franck Kessie's not hit form for us. Just protect the back four, mate. You drop deep, get the ball, feed it into the more creative Maddison and Olmo up ahead of him with Berardi, Felix, and I'm sticking with Belotti up top. We've got options from the bench. Let's hope today's the day that we turn things round and today's the day that we win away. But the Wolves side attempting to stop us doing so is a decent one, despite the fact they've got Stuart Dallas at the back and what's probably a 40-year-old João Moutinho middle of the park. Still got Connor Cody, then Donker, Adama Traore, of course, for Barcelona recently in real life, which is a bit mental. By the way, Daniel James in support of, well, the best player in the world, Shea Adams. In theory, we should have enough about us to get over and get through this tie. However, given the way things have been going, not confident in any way, shape or form. Not going to face the media. It's been embarrassing lately, really. And obviously, Leicester, former Leicester man, Hamza Chowdhury in the middle of the park for Wolverhampton Wanderers, our Midlands rivals. I've just upped it to key highlights, but something might happen. There's an off chance here after kickoff. Zagadou on the ball. I know what's going to happen. We're going to give it away, and then that'll be the end of the highlight. Robin Gersons, a chance to get an early ball in the box. Does not select to do so. Has done so now. João Felix, potential penalty shout. Excuse me, Martin Atkinson. So far, we've started well. 50 minutes in, we've got a corner, and we have hit the woodwork. Something we've been doing an awful lot of recently. It was Fofana that time with the header as Berardi gets a second chance to put the ball in the box, but Aït-Nouri nips in and clears it. 15 minutes played. Their manager's raging on the touchline. We have another corner though. Danny Olmo this time from the opposite side to put it in. Has gone at the near post. Belotti did not quite get there, but a second chance. Shoot Dan Axel Zagadou. Nobody else is taking the onus on them. Good ball in, and Berardi has headed past Andrada in goal. We are 1-0 up. I'm not going to rest on my laurels. I have no confidence that we're going to see this out. I hope you have more confidence than I do at home. Zagadou kept the move alive, and it was his ball towards the back post that found Berardi, who rose highest, and questionable goalkeeping from Andrada. Hopefully, Dubravka won't match him, and we'll keep a clean sheet. Ideally, we'll limit them to not hitting the target. That'd be fantastic, because that's the only way we're going to keep a clean sheet. Over half an hour gone though, and we've not seen anything since that goal, and I'm sort of okay with that. We're dominating. They've not had a shot on target so far, so that's good. And we have half time. I'm pretty pleased. We're clearly limiting them. That's okay. I'd like to see us get another goal, so we have a 2-goal advantage going into that second leg. João Felix once again playing terribly. I don't really know what to do. It's a curious case. We'll see what this highlight does. We might change things about slightly. Berardi on the turn. It's made its way to Dest, and he has put in the worst cross the world's ever seen, I think it has to be said. Wesley Fofana, though, stepping out from the back, as he loves to do, and Dest will have a second chance. He puts it in. Joao Felix wins the header, and Connor Cody, well, he could have let his goalkeeper catch it. Elected not to. What we're going to do is we're just going to move Joao Felix in slightly as a shadow striker, and maybe that might change things. We might see a little bit more from him. Dest onto support duty and a pressing forward duty for Andrea Bellotti. And in fact, we're going to make things a little bit wider as well, just to give a little bit more space. Robin Gosens should have the freedom of that left-hand side. Plenty of room for him to bomb forward into, as they've made a couple changes of their own. They're suggesting we take on Kondogbia. Let's see what happens in this corner, though. Zagadou hits the bar. He's been bloody brilliant, I'll tell you that much. Maybe I don't need Fikayo Tomori. Stay tuned to find out what happens. However, I throw in Robin Gosens and think about changes after this highlight. Franck Kessie feeding Olmo. That's what we like to see. And Robin Gosens on a yellow card, but performing well, so we'll leave him out there. And Julian Odd's got his loan cancelled, so we can't even put anyone else really in there. Dan James looking to clear it, and Chowdhury was the only man up there and heads it clear. What is he doing up there? He's not up front for them now, surely. Fofana on the ball, back with Olmo. And once again, back with Fofana. Can we make something happen? A second goal now would be absolutely lovely. Win now would be fantastic for the boys' confidence and set us up in a good position to go into that second leg. Fofana winning the header. Dan James never going to beat him in the air. And Joao Felix has put it over the bar. Shite! Just over 10 minutes to go, we're making a couple of changes. Victor Osman coming on for Joao Felix, who is performing poorly once again and is very knackered. So Osman off that left-hand side. Kondogbia coming on for Danny Olmo, box-to-box midfielder. Some eggs in there. He might like eggs, but I'd be concerned if he had them in the middle of the football pitch in a Carabao Cup semi-final of all times. Some legs in the middle of the park, as well, there's hopefully some tired legs around him in the Wolves side. Madison nicking in there. I think it's just a highlight because we were making changes, but Dubravka's found Berardi regardless. Back to Sergino Dest, and we're working things seemingly pretty nicely as Fofana stepping out from the back once again. Berardi's been a bit hot and cold for us, but I mean, still somehow probably one of the more consistent players in this side so far this season. Joao Felix, well, that was nearly over the line. And one last change of the night sees Jamie Vardy. In fact, right, so why couldn't we make 3 changes in the last round? 5, sorry, but now we can. None of it makes sense. I don't know what's happening. Regardless, anyway, Jamie Vardy's going to come on. And, well, Berardi's knackered out there, so Harvey Barnes too. A couple minutes to go. We're going to lower the tempo slightly and waste time too, just to hopefully see this out. And, well, a goal advantage is not a lot, but we do go back to our place in front. And we do have now one more substitute, which we will make to waste even further time. I mean, Dest not having the best game out there, pretty knackered. James Justin is going to come on at right back, and hopefully we can see this out. They have had shots on target, but we've not seen any of them, so that's okay. Even Dubravka couldn't cock them up, apparently. Dan Axel Zagadou, man of the match, and we have won a game. So I'm probably as shocked as you are at home. It is really, really surprising, I know. We're pretty bad. Elsewhere, however, unfortunately, Manchester United have smashed Sheffield United 5-0. So I wonder who we're going to face in the final, should we even get there. West Ham up next, though. I'll run you through the team, and then we'll have a look at the goals, if there is any. There's no guarantees of this Leicester side right now, is there? Okay, I told an absolute lie, and for that I apologise, I really, really do. Wilfred Ndidi has agreed terms with Paris Saint-Germain. 41.5 million the fee. However, we would only be allocated 14 million of that fee to our transfer budget. And as you can see, we can't request for more of the transfer revenue to be retained. So I don't know what to do about this one. For now, I'm going to delay it, but I'm going to need your advice in the comments down below. Let me know, what would you do? Would you accept that, take the 14 million, get him off the wage budget, and then hopefully, with the overall bank balance of the club being improved, then if we sell Soyuncu, we'll be able to keep a lot more of that fee. It's a sticky situation and I need your advice. As I said, let me know in the comments down below, please. And subscribe whilst you're here if you've not done so already. But now I do bring you the team news for that West Ham game. Few changes. Nordy Michele coming in at right back. Kondogbia, straight swap for Franck Kessie. Likewise, Osimhen in for Joao Felix, who had a terrible game versus Wolves. And Zapata up top. I'll see you after the game. Let's hope we have a positive result. And it was a positive performance that saw us through to the next round. A 3-1 victory over West Ham with goals from Osimhen, Kondogbia and Berardi. Let's have a little look at them, shall we, as they load up. Generating the match report, thank you very much, Football Manager. That's really much appreciated. Berardi put a corner in and Wesley Fofana put us 1-0 up. Did I read that wrong? I'm convinced it showed differently. Maybe I was looking at the assist, but Kondogbia played Osimhen in behind and he chipped the goalkeeper. And by the way, West Ham's goal wasn't even a howler from Dubravka. Munir put it in and Diop met it and just powered it home, but proved only to be a consolation as Dani Olmo's corner was headed off the bar by Zagadou and Kondogbia couldn't miss. And I couldn't speak, so that's always fun. And whilst we only have a slender advantage going into this second leg, we are going to rotate things. We're not taking things lightly, but players are tired. Players are pretty knackered. And also, there's a few of them that are going to miss out because if they get a booking, they'll be suspended, I think, for the final. I think that's how it works. Might be all domestic competitions. I've not really thought it through too well. But still a very, very strong side. Dubravka's in goals, carrying a little knock, but I don't want to have to play him in goals because that would be a disaster, in all honesty. Serginho Dest at right back. Fofana and Zagadou keep their spots. Fofana too good to miss out, and so is Robin Gosens. Indeed, despite that bid coming in because Kessie and Kondogbia both could be suspended. Olmo Madison middle of the park with Joao Felix starting from the right. It's not working off the left. We're going to try him out there, give Berardi a little bit of a rest. Barnes coming back in off that left-hand side and Osimhen up top because he scores goals. So far, no one else really doing so right now. Still got options from the bench. Even Aaron Ramsey's made the bench though, so make of that what you will. You forgot he was here, didn't you? I don't blame you. At times, so did I. And coming into this game, Wolves have also made a few changes. Most notably, Nelson Semedo coming in at right back. Pedro Neto, Morgan Gibbs-White, who I mentioned in the previous video, has been pretty good. And former Tottenham man Vincent Janssen leading the line. So, if we lose this, I'd be as well just giving up, given that's the case. But it's snowing. It's been snowing in Leicester. It is January after all. There's our beautiful, handsome side. We're not going to look at the ugly lot of Wolves. But we are underway, and okay, there's a highlight straight away. Dubravka might have concerns kicking the ball. The lines on the pitch are blue, so that's very staunch. Osimhen through on goal. Should have done better. We've seen the subsequent goal kick, though, and Connor Cody's played it out to Aït-Nouri. Not quite sure how you say that name, as Wolves are looking to play it out from the back. Dendoncker into Malinovsky, and, well, Osimhen is harrying, and if he can get a foot in, they would be in danger, but alas, he did not. And, well, they look to come out from the back still, and they are doing a pretty darn good job of it, slowly shifting up the park. We're pressing them, harrying them, not making things easy, but that is a great switch for Dan James, and Dest on the recovery does not quite get there. Hamza Chowdhury in the middle of the park, he's guaranteed to probably score against us. Neto, over the bar, scary times. And with that, I'm just going to demand a little bit more from the team. 15 minutes in, it's looking pretty darn even. Wolves dominating the ball, but not the chances, and we have a free kick. Danny almost taking it quickly. It's gone in, headed clear by Dendoncker, however, as we look to fashion another chance. Indeed, he slipped in. Oh, Joao Felix hits the post on the right-hand side. He went full Gary Neville there. Oh! Olmo, back to Ndidi. He hits it from range, but Connor Cody, well, he could defend the borders heading things away like that. Malinovsky with a corner, though, as Wolves have hit the post of themselves, and a great block from the Dendoncker attempt. And yes, James Maddison just boots it clear. Thank you very, very much. But it's set pieces all over here. Olmo to take the corner. We've got plenty big men in there, and Zagadou's been found. Ndidi, well, maybe I shouldn't sell him, given the finances involved in the deal and the fact he has scored. Further problems caused from that near post corner. We prod home the rebound once again, 2 games in a row, and we are 1-0 up, doubling our advantage. Poor from the goalkeeper, really not. He palmed into the danger area, really. Didn't really get too strong a hand. And even Wilfred Ndidi would not miss. Maybe his eyes aren't set on Paris after all. But we're heading towards half-time with a slender lead once again. We're looking quite comfortable in this semi-final. Manchester United will be the team we will likely face. I'm going to tell them that they're absolutely buzzing with that. That's gone better than a team meeting I had before the last episode. And right now he's having a terrible game. So he's playing on the left-hand side. So we should really focus down the right. And hopefully Joao Felix can cause problems. Here we go. James Maddison with a set piece. It's gone in. Zagadou wins it, but saved this time and held by Andrada. And will we see Wolves try and create a chance of their own? He's gone long, however, and, well, Dani Olmo takes that so calmly on his chest like you wouldn't believe. Fofana, I think we're in the armbands today, so good for him. Good for the Moustache Boys. Us sticking together. And Sergiño Dest trying Sergiño best to get the ball in and, well, giving it away, which is not ideal, but we'll have yet another chance to build out from the back. Dani Olmo giving it back to Ndidi, just playing between those two. It was Fofana. Ndidi was on the ball after that. And, well, a good save from Andrada, forced by James Maddison. It's positive. Let's get a second goal in this game and wrap things up. Get this. Guillotine's dad's the referee. Who'd have thought it? Just over an hour played, though. Andrea Belotti's going to come on with Osman going to the left. Barnes going to the bench, not performing well. He's not really been involved lately, which is a bit harsh considering how many goals he scored. And have they brought on Alex Moreno? I wish it was Alberto Moreno, then I would be confident, very much so, of our chances. 15 minutes to go now. They're suggesting bring on Aaron Ramsey, which is taking the mick a little bit, but I'm actually going to do it because Dani Olmo is absolutely cream crackered. How many subs can we do? Yep, as many as we like, it seems. Okay, brilliant. Ramsey, that's the one we're doing just now. Okay. Osman's not even a good game out there either. So we're going to take on Berardi on that side. Less than 15 minutes to go now. I'd like to think we won't throw this away, even us. But here is Wolverhampton Wanderers on the ball, and they will be looking to make something happen here with this attack. Shea Adams is on the park. Chelly, oh, it could go very, very badly. He's knocked it back to Hamza Chowdhury, and inside to the 40-year-old Joao Moutinho. Oh, no. Yeah, they're going to score here after I said we're comfortable and all that. No, not him. Why every time I say they're crap at the start of games does something happen? Full Manager, if you're watching, doubt it. If you are, subscribe, don't leave a like on the video. It really helps me. What is the purpose of this? Have you got a camera in here? It's like Big Brother. If it is, leave me alone. This is embarrassing. It's all on camera regardless. Oh dear. Didn't think that one through. But Berardi with a corner. 2-1 up. We lead and, well, in the tie. And 2-1 up on the night now. 3-1 up in the tie. Zagadou finally getting his rewards and getting a goal for himself. 6'5". I don't think he hadn't really been scoring enough when he has been playing enough given his aerial prowess. But he powered that one home and they stood no chance. Going to make a couple more changes now. First of all, lowering the tempo and wasting that time. Maybe on to balance mentality. As there's stuff going on in the background. Calm down, lads. Goodness me. Who is... Oh, right. Yes, good point. Okay, let's not get Fofana and Robin Gerson suspended. I was actually cautious and put it on stay on feet rather than get stuck in. So I'm actually smart for once, as we're going to put Dest over to the other side. Ben Nelson coming on as well. Not long to go now. Let's not throw this away. Let's not even let them have an equaliser. Another win on the night as well. Very, very good for morale as well. Of course, getting to that cup final where we will face Manchester United. And, well, it's not going to be an easy task, but we've got a chance at glory and a chance to give us a boost towards the back end of the season. James Maddison collecting the ball, and Belotti might have a chance to score. Will he actually do it? He will! Oh my god, it's a bloody miracle! It's snowing, and that is, I think, a Christmas miracle, regardless of the time of year. I am absolutely astounded, and I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this one. He's back, baby! Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but we have won, and, well, Wolves scored with their only shot on target. But Dubravka got through injury-free, and it was a very, very good performance with a rotated side, let's not forget. I mean, we're brilliant in cup competitions. It's just when it comes to the league, we just shit the bed, and I've got no clue why. However, before we go, we have agreed to sign Zinchenko on loan from Manchester City. We back up for that left-back position. Obviously, very, very good going forward. I do have question marks over his defensive ability. 9 marking, 8 positioning, 10 tackling. Not great, but we do like our left-backs to bomb forward. We'll be paying all of his wages I'm just not sure. Let me know about that one and the Ndidi deal in the comments down below. What would you do? What do you think? But in the next episode, I think we are going to come back with that first leg against Zebra, Juventus possibly. But I'm not certain about that. We might have a transfer deadline day special in there if there's a late flurry activity. Let me know what you think. Leave a like on this video though if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe with notifications on so you know exactly when that episode goes live. And I'm working on some other wee projects too that you don't want to miss out on. Thank you very, very much for tuning into this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.